Hi everyone, it's me, Gabrielle. Wide woman, wide woman, Wade woman, Wayman, Wade woman, Queenling, Wade woman, Queen. Anyway, so I haven't been always do these films like I should be making. When I used to come on and tell a saga and tale from my past, you know, from when I was growing up. Now, this also has to do with a pull. Now, keep in mind, this also has to do with a pull. So, you know how pulls are a lot of work to put together. No need what kind of pull it is. Some are more work than others. So, we got this blow up pole, and I'm talking about one of these small blow up poles that all you can really do is just sit in them and splash around and stuff. So we had this when I was younger, and it was me, Ernest, Joxer, Amarise, Eve. I think Solon was still alive at that time, and Hope. I don't really think Xenos or Osmond were born at that point. So, and I think Jordan, my god sister, and Jay, my god sister, were there too. So, maybe not. So, we went to Big Lots, then got one of these blow up poles. Now, it is some work. It is some work because you gotta level off the ground, then you gotta put some sand sacks or dirt sacks down, then you gotta fill it up. And this does take some work. And you know, my mother, sometimes she's not always in a good mood. Sometimes she gets irked and mad and wretched. So it was taking a lot longer than it should have taken. Yes, we had to level off the ground a bit. And then we had to put some, I guess, the dirt sacks down on there. We had to dig that up, I guess. And then we had to get dirt sacks and then put some dirt sacks underneath it to level it off. And then after that, then we put it up and we filled it up. Now, keep in mind, these poles, like the other blow up poles, seem to only go through one lifespan, one spring and summer. And then anytime you ever seek to work with them again, sadly they come undone. They get holes, small holes in them, and then the wind goes out and it's done. So we put this all together, and well, my mother doesn't like. There's something about the pole my mother doesn't like. She's like, it's too small. Well, keep in mind that it was a small pole, maybe only big enough to lay in and splash around in, but not do any earnest swimming in. Unlike one of those steel frame poles that one can buy and set up, or one can buy from Valley Pole or Pole City and have them put in. These are one of these summer waves. So my mother gets mad and goes, oh, well, she gets irked and goes, a small pole. And then she leaves. And we're all in there. Or at least me and Ernest and Joxer and Amarise and Hope and Eve and Solon are in there. And Xenos and Osmond, well, they were still not born yet. And Jordan, she had to have a life vest because she didn't know how to swim. Still doesn't know how to swim to this day. So my mother comes back with her sword and she goes, get out, it's too small. And she throws her flying ring. The flying ring hits it, the wind goes out, the pole starts going down, and unless you have some really truly good film with you, like, there's no way you're hilling that. So that was another spring and summer we didn't go without a pull. Now we have one of those in-ground cemented pulls where we only got one open. It's the inside one and the outside one is closed. Now, that wasn't the only time that she did that. We said, why'd she do that? Well, she went from being irked and became mad and said, the pool's too small. I'm not making it up. That's why she did it. And I don't know if our father was still, if it was around the time that our father and her were still wedlocked or not, or was husband. I don't know. It may have been, I was young at the time, so my father and mother may have still been wedlocked at that point. They didn't get wedlock free later. So, that's what happened. So that's my saga until about the year, another spring and summer we went without a pull. Well, our father did end up getting a good pull for us, but the mom still was irked at that one and said that one was one of those blow up motherfuckers, she called them. Forgive me for my speech. And it would only be good for it would be good for spring and summer and early fall. And then, well, it'll be dead. Because they get little holes in it somehow. So, anyway, that's it for that. I hope you all like this film. I had to get it out here. Tomorrow we got another poll that we have to put up. This one is for Dylan. His poll that we got to also put up. You know. We might do that tomorrow. Unless something happens. Unless someone still is not feeling well or something. I don't know. But anyway, it is what it is. So I'm Gabrielle Cunniston. Hope you like this saga until, and I'll see you later.